welcome to our Wood Nuts and Bolts extravaganza. I did miss the word puzzle in the title, but as you can see, this is hopefully a puzzle. We're going to work through 10 levels of this, no matter how long it takes. And if you don't know this game, it is a rather difficult game. A lot harder than you would think. But for people like me who enjoy suffering, this game is designed for us. So as you can see, the first couple levels are very simple, or they're just reeling you in. There's lots of games that are similar to this one. There is a little bit of difference in the action. And what I mean by action is, if you are fast enough, so what happens, in some of these games, when you remove a bolt, if that bolt is going, that hole is going to be covered by something like it is here on the top, you can't put something in there. But if it's going to be, in some of these other games, but if you move quickly here, I'm pretty sure, now maybe I just am fooling myself, I'm pretty sure they give you credit for that, like, oh, you've done something great, and here it is, level 2, and I'm already going to fail. No, you thought I was going to fail because I didn't. But that last move is a common theme in this game. And there you go, that's what happens. So so there's a few things that you can't see in the game. You have to learn through failure, as in life. I think you only should play this game right off the bat if you want to make sure you understand that in life you must fail. We use the word learn, but you're going to learn through not getting it right. How about that for people who don't like the word failure? So here's level 2. I've already not succeeded in completing the puzzle twice. How do you like those kind of words, those mishmashy words? But yeah, this is I should have known at this point in the game that things weren't going to go so easy. But okay, that's fine. We're not here necessarily in life to do easy things. Failure number 3. Don't worry. We're only a couple minutes in. We've already failed 3 times on a supposed level 2 puzzle. So I think when it says level 2, there's one easy and there's one hard. There's one easy and then there's one hard. I don't know if, I think it did warn us that this was going to be hard. Now obviously this is level 2 hard. Level 2 hard, as you can see on failure number 4. It's I admit I was distracted a little bit while I was playing this, which is a poor excuse. I mean, look how easy this is. Come on, that's easy. Look how easy that is. Easy, right? Why? How could anybody fail at this? Well, I'm thinking this is level 2. Why do I need to put any thought into level 2? Well, this is why. So, yeah, if you're playing this game, if you're not playing this game yet, go ahead and go get the game. Download it. I'm not getting paid by Wood Nuts and Bolts Puzzle, the team behind Wood Nuts and Puzzle. But we're going to be here for a while. Go ahead, download it. If you want to listen through this, we can play together. You can catch up to me real fast. As the first level is, I think it's literally taking out one bolt. And you can catch up to me here, and you can play together. You can see how much better you are than me, especially with me helping you figure out how to complete these faster. And once you've completed it, go ahead, skip to the next one. Skip to the next level 3. If you, you know, you don't have to sit here and laugh at me because you got it before me. I understand why you would do that. You know, ultimately, I think people who do puzzles like to do it because, you know, other people aren't smart enough to do them. That's why they don't do them. So as you can see here, that there's the sliding action there. You can see that with the sliding action, I think it generally goes to the right. Generally, I mean, I'm not going to say 100%, but in my experience with this game, it goes to the right. Like, it's just slightly tilted. Slightly. Just basically, if it's not on a what looks like a perfectly flat thing, it's not going to go to the right. It'll stop. But or just sit there and look at you like you're a fool. But anyways, we've made it to level 3. Congratulations if you made it this far. It's I think at this point, you know, I think I must have failed. Even this one, I don't think this is one of the hard ones. You can fail even on the easy ones, because you need to. Warning, this is the hard level 3. So, you know, one of the mistakes I'm going to make over and over and over and over again is I didn't realize this pattern that the game had. And, you know, first of all, you got to realize this is level 3. It shouldn't be that hard. If you're failing at anything at this level, it's probably because you're making it harder than it needs to be. Right, now remember what I said about it leaning to the right a little bit, because that's really important as far as when you are filling these out, because it's going to enable you to complete things that, you know, to my mind's eye, it doesn't look possible. Like, once again, we try not to rate the games. Sometimes it kind of seems like it tries to force you to, but you know, at this point in the game, first of all, the game's not that expensive. If you're gonna get into this without someone helping you get the answers, you're gonna fail a lot, probably, unless you just hard level. Warning, level 4. Unless you, I think this is where the trouble really begins, and you can see it. And I'm gonna give you a clue here. You know, you might want to turn down the sound or hit pause or jump ahead. But I'm gonna give you a little hint on this one. There are balls. Not balls. There are what do they call those? Circles? Wheels. We'll call them wheels. There are wheels behind there, and wheels will settle weirdly. Like, why would I get those first? I don't know. I just did. like, see, you can see it slowly moving. So now, even though it's moving, you can take that one out, slide it over there, and to make the process go faster. Oh, and there's a second thing, or maybe a fifth thing by this point. Do you see the timer? There's a timer in the upper right. Right, see, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize there was a timer. So, oh no, those aren't wheels. I apologize if I misled you. Those are not wheels. Those are squarishes. They're kind of like smoothed out on the end. So, you know, if you work through it logically, what would you think to do? You would, if you're going after those squares, you probably need to get the ones on the right done first, right? Because of the sliding. Because it's going to be blocked, right? I mean, that's pretty simple. But, of course, I did not realize that. These are just certain things I didn't realize, and now I've lost. level 4. And I think I'm stuck on level 4 quite some time because there are some, like I said, I didn't even see those things behind it for probably 5 of the things, 5 of my attempts. And there are a lot. There are a lot. So, you know, I'm going to entertain you with stories of, going to regale you with stories of pain and suffering. Like, what am I waiting for here? See, this one goes left. So I was wrong. Why does this one go left and all the other ones went right? You know, maybe red means left because R equals left. So I'm a liar, apparently. This game made me a liar. But see, at this point, I didn't realize speed was a factor. So, of course, I don't know speed is a factor. I'm kind of just looking at it, waiting. And now, see, it's just kind of frozen there. Nothing is happening. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? See, and now it moves left. I moved out the one on the right for it to move left. So that makes no sense. But I don't blame the game for my failures. Yes, I do. I do blame the game for my failures. Yeah, they could have made those things behind there a different color, but it's definitely something I should have realized a little bit sooner. I think this was a live session. No, this wasn't a live session. So I was trying to get, we're creating a video for the top 10 puzzle games of December 2023, which no one has seen because why didn't it happen? Oh, it would have been way too long. It would have been, I mean, this video itself is too long, and this was the longest video, but I think it would have been 4.5 hours. And this video is an hour and a half of it, an hour and 36 minutes and 30 seconds. So, yeah. There's going to be many attempts made. And there you go. See, like I said, this is, you got to kind of just look at these things. And I don't think there's any way to learn about this other than experience or, someone whispering the secrets to you in your ear as you play the game on, So mistake number 17 that I made in this game. And look, as in life, right? I'm sorry, I see time's up. Oof. Yeah, one of the mistakes I made was, at this point I was scared when those mistakes started happening because I was not prepared for it. Like, so I started panicking. So of course, don't panic. It's just a game. But I think it was at this point we decided I only had, I think, 10 minutes to finish 10 levels. It must be longer because we're at level 12. So maybe I had 15 or 20 minutes to finish the 10 levels, which in most cases, the first 10 levels of a game are very, they're just a nice introduction. A nice introduction to the game to make you feel warm and fuzzy about it. But, I didn't have the time. I didn't allocate the correct amount of time for these puzzles. Like I said, if you want to try it a few times before you get, before you get the hints or the secrets from me, please do. Don't feel, hit the pause button or turn off the sound. Turn up the sound and look up every once in a while, see if I've beaten your, if you want a little competition, you can appreciate that. I see that, so I'm sorry, I'm just taking a quick note. Delete. Yeah, you gotta take notes now when you play phone games in order to make sure that you do everything correctly. But no, just for video editing, I wouldn't. If I required notes to beat a game, I'd probably love it. Be like, oh, okay, that, or just test my memory, or spend an hour and a half to beat 10 levels. So yes, go ahead. If you want like a little friendly competition and you want it to be fair, feel free to just turn down the sound and play along with me, and we'll see who makes the progress fastest. Look, you're probably better than me. The fact that you're going online to look at a game first before you delve into it is probably smarter than me, especially if you have a lack of time. But if you came here looking for answers, there are gonna be some in there, that's for sure. Just realize that I don't spell it out. Just looking at this puzzle as it goes along. Sorry, I don't spell it out necessarily. I am trying to give you. You can obviously just follow what's going on. But so here is how I would approach it if you're still listening. What I would do is realize that you're kind of at a low level at this point, level 4. Look, level 10 should be a low level. I don't know how many people are playing this game, to what degree, what level, but you're probably making it harder than it has to be, right? Yes, there's a huge sequence that has to occur for some of these hard puzzles, but if your approach is good, if you are approaching it correctly, you can make mistakes. Now, you might be able to clear it by not doing it properly. Like, here it is. So I could eventually clear this whole thing doing what I'm doing here. Like, look at this, is ridiculous. So, but realizing that the red ones seem to go left. Okay, that's experience, but look how much time that takes doing it. So even if you did them all quickly, it's still going to take a lot of time. So you have to figure out a way that makes it go faster, because unlike every other puzzle game, almost every other puzzle game that I've ever seen, yes, they either have turn-based. See, here I knew I had it. I knew I could do it at this point. I just needed time. So I go through and I struggle to do it that way. But sorry. Yeah, so I was playing this online. So some of the ads not online, live. So some of the ads I'm gonna miss. But eventually those will get edited out. So anyways, let's go and think about our approach. Like I said, these are low levels. They should be easy. If they're not easy, you're probably doing something wrong, which is okay. Look, there's live and learn, baby. Live and learn. It's So one of the things that this game gets you, and another life lesson, is to not necessarily, you're not going to find success doing it the same way over and over again. And this is probably the most brilliant thing about this game. I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if the people who created it are masochists. But they decided that you cannot find success by repeating the mechanical steps over and over again. They will purposely trip you up along the way. Maybe it's accidental, like oh, okay, this is gonna work for getting all these things out, and okay, so it might work for 90% of the things, but the 10% of the things it doesn't work for, it's going to be very frustrating. Oh, it looks like I'm going to get it this time. What do you think? Does it look like it? I think I get it this time. Not really. I can tell right now I don't get it. So you look at that. Like, look, see, it's been working, right? Why did all of a sudden now this particular thing stop? Ooh, I figured it out. Right, but it stopped. Like it worked for it sliding to the right, but then all of a sudden it gets stuck. I'm already down to 58 seconds. And I should have passed it this time. I should have passed it 10 tries ago. So look at this. Now it's just a matter of time. 45 seconds. Go, 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 go. And can you... It's like, what are you waiting for? Just go. Now it's just a matter of boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see, I didn't realize that at this point I should be taking the bottom one out. I mean, leaving the bottom one. The bottom one is how you beat this game. So, with 14 seconds left, do you think I'm going to make it? Nope, I just made the same mistake again. So you got, you're waiting for this. Like at 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't get there. So frustrating, right? It's okay. Life is full of frustrations. This game is designed to test your ability to make it through life and complete difficult things. Maybe. It could just be, yeah, I could be reading into it. Oh, 36 minutes into level, are we 36 minutes? No, 21 minutes into level 4 hard. Right, we're into the game, 22 minutes, 14 seconds. Now at this point we know how to solve it. It's just a matter of remembering. Right? We gotta remember how to solve it. And then after remembering how to solve it, remembering it and doing things quickly enough to do it, right? Because the last one, we had only a couple things left. We should have been able to complete it if done with no mistakes or anything like that. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna do it this time, right? I'm gonna say no, and there's a reason for that, and it's called tiredness. So as in life, right? Even if you know how to do something, if you're tired, it can be very easy to fail. So why is that one moving to the right? And then we failed, right? We didn't realize that square block was going to move to the right. And so here we go. Trim those out. Yeah, so as you can see here, they make you start over. I guess you can buy your way out of these. I hope. I don't know. It's that was one of the things I was concerned with. It does say you can buy out the ads, but I don't know if that means the banner ads, which I could care less about, or the actual, you know, if you want to replay this, you have to buy an ad. So buy an ad. Sorry, you have to watch an ad, but can you buy the game and just skip those? That's you know, if you're enjoying this game and you want me to play along with you, just put it in the comments. If I get enough people to subscribe and see, there you go. It's called learning, people. It's called learning. If I get enough people who want me to continue, I will. But what? Look at that. Look at how slow that is. When something's moving that slow in the game, I think it's the game's way of telling you you're not doing it perfectly. You might get away with it We might let you get away with it, but it's not. It shouldn't be that slow. So, like I said, in a lot of ways, this is an incredibly brilliant game. I don't know if the people who make this game realize how brilliant it is in that regards. If it's, I don't know if it's purposeful, accidental. I don't know. I've already used to see all the mistakes I've made on this one. I'm like,
how it lays.
But you understand? I mean, it's just a certain level of, when you're doing things that are difficult in life, like the old JFK,
slide?
We don't do things because they are easy. We do things because they are hard. You learn things if you try to do difficult tasks, things that may help you in other aspects of your life. So is that a reason why you should play this game? Because it's going to make you better in life? I don't know. I'm not
difficult.
See, I forgot that this thing goes to the left. So I, of course, pulled the one on the right, thinking it's going to be like all the other ones. I can see I'm running out of time again. Sorry, the little YouTube Android recorder is blocking the time. We got 20-something seconds left. As you can see, I'm just not going to make it. It's just not enough time with this technique I have. And okay, it's panicking. You should have enough time, right? But
I think I'm gonna run out of time.
Look at how close it is. Dude. There you go. So close, but yet so far.
Right now.
It's like I said, the game is telling you in its own way you're going too slow directly by failing you, but also indirectly by having these pieces move slowly.
We got 3 minutes.
So, morning. It's time to take off the hoodie. I've turned up the heat.
There's probably a very simple way to do this.
So, there's solving the puzzle, but there's solving the puzzle in the most efficient way, I guess. And, I think in this particular puzzle, if you want my general solution, is to do what is going on here. You get these, you do the squares as late as possible. Right? You can get these out. You can wait on the squares. And this one, 99% sure I pass it. 99. Okay, not 99, 70. Okay, 37% sure I'm going to pass this. But look how much faster this is now because of the way we're doing it, right? No waiting. We didn't have to wait for anything. So, you have to learn.
Down to 2 minutes. Focus.
There you go. We didn't have to wait. So that's tip 79. If you're waiting for things, you're probably doing something wrong. See, I forgot again, but this one moves to the right. So there's something that I'm missing as far as it moving to the left, to the right, that I don't understand. But as you can see, I'm going to pass this one with 1 minute and 25 to go, right? There's no way I'm not going to pass this. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little secret. This doesn't give me the feeling like I'm going to pass it. Oh, no. This is, this is not looking good. Uh-oh.
Sorry. 1 minute to go.
Which way are you moving, left or right? That didn't do anything. It's moving left. Okay, so now I'm panicking a little bit with 52 seconds to go. Uh-oh. I think we got it. Congratulations. We passed level 4. It took an hour and 29 minutes. Is this correct? No.
It was a miracle.
29 minutes, right? It's 29 minutes. Sorry. My timer says 1. It starts at 1, I think. But there we go. Level 4 complete. Level 5. 5A, very easy. Why bother? because even on the easy ones, I think I fell at least once.
I'm gonna delete that.
So you look at this and, you know, what's the strategy? What worked last time you're going to try, right? So I don't think it's this one. Yeah, this one was not too difficult. It may have taken once or twice to beat this one. If you're not on level 5 yet and you're competing against me and you're listening, take a deep breath. You're doing fine. You know, feel free to pause me and come back. As this is the one, the first one with a circle. So the circle's really like those things that are hidden underneath. Here's tip 80. The circles underneath, the things that are underneath are usually the last. Here you go. See, usually the last things you want to try to free in the game. Or, you know, when you free them, make sure you're doing it quickly, which should be like, I mean, that's one of those things people need to understand. Like, oh, see?
Oh.
That was looking promising. Oh, I got it. Did I get it on the first try? No, there's no way, right? There's no way I got this on the first try. Did I? Nope.
Oh, help me.
So,
like
yeah, going for those ones underneath, generally just difficult. Now, yes, you can work it out in your mind and probably get it. And these are early levels, easy levels. And you can see these were live. So I got to share my, I won't say embarrassing, right? This wasn't embarrassing gameplay, but my inability to pass level 5. Yeah, that's what that little picture is, me live. I got a lot of viewers for this, so there is some interest in this game. It is in the top 10 puzzle games. Like I said, it's one of the more popular puzzle games right now in December 2023. Yeah, and you know, and one of the good things about these kind of games is that there's no randomization in the levels, at least not that I can see. So you're faced with the same puzzle over and over again, so you can, you know, what you learn, you can use it for the next time around. You know, sometimes you're given a puzzle, and like, I mean, there's a lot of things these guys can do, and that's like I said, I think they've done a brilliant job of designing something that is so difficult at such an easy level, at such a low level, that it's going to test your you know, stance in life, how you approach life. Like, how do you approach difficult things in life? Do you continue to, you know, I won't use the word attack, but do you, yeah, look at this. Why don't I just get rid of those in the beginning? What am I doing? That would be so simple. You see these small pieces here? I didn't do this at all. But you can get rid of those bottom pieces super easy. Now, does it help you in the game? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe, you know. But you can definitely get rid of those little pieces quickly, right at the beginning. And now you have a simple puzzle, a simpler. There you go. So I think, you know, at this point I've realized. What have I realized? I realized that keeping that circle pinned is going to make my life easier, because that circle takes up 3 spots. That's 3 holes are being used by that circle. So this game is circle management, right? Or hole management. Like, how can you, we definitely have it here. Look at that. That shouldn't have be the case. So, okay, just since we're 30 minutes in, and I may not have explained, there is the little plus button next to the hole on top if you desire to make it a little bit easier on yourself. Look at this. 1 minute and 24 seconds. I've got one thing left right in the middle there. This is kind of a victory lap at this point. This is, I was just showing off to the live viewers at this point because, well, it's the kind of guy I am. I'm a show off. So I don't know what these level chests do other than, oh, there it is. So you get a little prize. Now, those prizes are what you can use to avoid watching ads. I'm assuming you can buy those with real money. But then that's my question. Like, okay, if I buy the, what do you recall, for $5, the game, or the no ads in the game, no forced ads in the game, does that include it? Because it makes no sense. Like, if you're going to spend, I don't know what they would sell the little pass tickets for. But if they're selling them for anything and you're playing the game, well, if you just buy it, it's probably cheaper just to buy out, right? So if anybody's bought the game and you can tell me, or maybe the people who designed the game, I thank you for presenting this challenge to the world. But yeah, I mean, I've played other games of this type, and it would be unusual. I'll use that word. It would be unusual for the game to do it that way, but anything's possible. And like with this game so far, if anybody had told me, oh yeah, no, this if you can make it through level 10, you're doing well. if you can get through level 10 by the 1 hour mark, you're doing pretty well. So it's I do kind of recommend these games, as a challenge to yourself. It's one reason why you should play these games. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, like how your mental faculties are doing, right? They're doing great, they're doing bad, whatever. It's hard to see sometimes that can I do things that other people can't do? How well is my mind working? Of course, the answer is always yes. Certain things you can do, but can I pass something difficult? Can I do difficult things? In life, especially in modern life, in much of the world, in some of the world, the challenges of life aren't what they used to be, right? So, we kind of take for granted sometimes what it looks like. We got a pretty good chance for this one. I think that was a mistake. With 32 seconds. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. This one's going to be close. Level 6. Can I get level? Nope. Oh, hit. Look at that. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Take it out. Go, 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 go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh no. There were literally 2 screws left, but it wasn't as close as you think, because of course I would have to wait for the slow slide to the left or to the right. So that's okay. Like I said, it was still live when this was done, so I can people can laugh at me online as they so I'm already on level 7. This guy's been stuck on level 6 for 20 minutes. I don't think it's been that bad. I think this is this one wasn't too bad. Like I said, you have to look at the patterns that you're doing and realize that you can't do the exact same thing every time and expect success in this game. Now, as a computer programmer, you might you kind of look for patterns and
things like that. But there's the exceptions, right? And that's what this game
this game is, there's a lot of exceptions to the rule. So we'll come across here. It's we're making some good progress. Doing well. You know, there's sections of the game that, you know, it's all right. You can, yeah, there's, oops, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a little bit of editing as we play because, unfortunately, I had a lot of talkers in the background while I was playing live. So, as you can see, we're moving quite along, and after that close call, I'm feeling fairly confident I'll be able to do this quickly this time as we're moving along. You know, if I was to recommend something, though, I think you go with the top one first if you're in the same situation that I was in. Look at me moving. 50 seconds. This is easy. Oh, but I don't do it. I don't do the top first, or I'm thinking about it, right? You can see that little pause there. Like, okay, Malcolm. Like, is this going to make it? No, it's not gonna make it. You just stuck, right? I mean, look at that. Look where it got stuck with 30 seconds left. That's where it got stuck. So, you know, and that was, you know, I could have done, there's the, I haven't ever used a hint. I haven't used the unscrew one. Whatever that means. I'm not even sure what that means. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, just, I like that there are hints in the game. I mean, what would be the point of, you know, I mean, what are in the hints? Does anybody use the hints on the game? Are they helpful? Do they make you feel like, you know, when you're playing that, you're getting something out of the game when you're using the hints? You know, maybe the hint is do better. What a great hint that would be. It'd be like, oh, if you want to pass this one, try a little bit harder. Hint 1, remove all distractions. That will be $5, please. So yeah, it's those would be incredible hints. If those are the hints, please tell me. I'll buy the game right now. If hint number 1 is something to the effect of try harder, spend more time on the game, dedicate your life to, what's the name of the game? Screw, puzzle, and nuts? Screw, nuts, and bolts? There's, like I said, there are a few games with the very similar, you know, design. But of the ones that I've played, I haven't played them all, but the ones that I've played, this one is, it just makes more sense to me. But, you know, that could just be where I am in life, right? Like, life has enabled me to look at this. Is there any way for this not to go slow? There's got to be a way. I mean, but that seems to be going faster than the normal bologna sauce. There you go. So here, I think I was worried, right? Because we had the situation where it got stuck, right? And I did the same thing, right? I mean, that's literally the same mistake up top. And I'm kicking myself at this point. I was trying to complete the level before the live cast had to end, and I think it was ending very, very soon. Did I get it? 22 seconds to go, 20 seconds. Look at how slow it's moving. It's saying, you're not doing it right. 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. I mean, this game is just slapping me in the face at this point. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh. So, we're 45 minutes in. We're only at level 6. We're trying to complete level 10. Can you imagine that? And does it get harder? The answer is kind of. I think this one took the most time out of any of them. And I'm not exactly sure, why? What? Why does this look different to me all of a sudden? Yeah, my mind is playing tricks on me at this point. So this actually took 3 sessions. Like I said, if you're just listening, and you haven't played this yet, please do give it, catch up with me. Like I said, I've got it with the clues I've given you. You can definitely catch up to where I am, and then you can brag. You can brag in the comments about it only took you 10 minutes of play to beat me, but it will make me feel good because in reality, I know you couldn't have done it without my help. That's why I do it, to make myself feel better. Even if I'm beaten, I just say that it's because of my help I was beaten. I essentially, taught you how to beat me. So, which is what the teacher wants, right? The teacher wants the student who, the master wants the student who can take over for him. And sorry. Okay, so we're back to this with 1 minute and 1 second to go. How do we pass this quickly, easily? Ooh, look at that. So you have to get those other ones out of the way, which we do. I don't know. There we go. I was saying, well, I don't know why I waited to pull that one out. See, this one, I don't know if you can get around it with 31 seconds to go. I don't see how we pass this. "21 seconds. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for something, right? 15 seconds. Look at that. It just stops. At 7, 6, 5, 4. It just stopped. So the approach is wrong. So, okay. Imagine watching this live and seeing this buffoon unable to pass this level. And if you're playing along, you're like, let me catch up to him. Screaming in the comments, do the green one first. Yeah, you don't seem to know what you're doing at this game. You'll need to find an easier game, sir. Which, look, it's probably true. Do you listen to music while you're playing these games? I used to, but most of the games that I play now are live or for an audience, so I try to listen to everything that I can. That's, part of the game, as opposed to introducing music or podcasts or something like that into it. Look at that. Yeah, go. Look at that. Yeah, just. So look, see, the approach is different this time, right? It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than it has been the last few levels. Does that mean it's going to work? What do you think? 1 minute and 25 seconds in. The approach has been a little bit different than the last few. Okay. So that looks good. Like, what else can you do but take out the middle here? There's no choice in the matter. You got to take out the middle. Or, no, there's no or. You have to take out the middle. So I don't want to make the same mistake over and over again, right? But it's not. See, that moves reasonably fast. Right? And that's moving reasonably fast. So the way you drop it seems to matter. Like right now, there you go. With 17 seconds, do I have the 17 seconds? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You gotta be kidding me. You would have eventually won, sir, but, Yeah, so that's something you have to remember too, yes. Creating the situation where everything is going to win doesn't mean you get to win. Life lessons from screw, bolts, nuts, and puzzles. Thank goodness. We're about to hit the... I'm pretty sure it's been 30 minutes on this level. 30-ish minutes. Can you imagine a level 6 that takes 30 minutes? I don't know how many levels are in this game. I'm going to guess 100, 200. Maybe there's only 11 levels and they ain't getting past level 11. Hint for level 11. Keep trying because it ain't going to happen. Your dreams will not come true in level 11. You will never pass this level. So, is anybody out there who has made it to level 11? Want to tell us what it's like? What's the highest level you've made it to in this game, assisted or otherwise? We at some point when you keep failing, you actually start getting, I'm not going to say the word scared, but you just don't want to keep making the same mistakes. Look at that. Just take that one out. You got 1 minute and 12 seconds. What are you doing? Pop it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you see it moved there. You can see the rotation. It's moving to the left a little bit. What are you doing? Why am I? Yeah, that's why. Because it was taking so long. So I wasted almost 20 seconds. But yeah, so you can get it to move a little bit faster if you do that. So boom, 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 go. 35. Go, go, go. What are you waiting for? 27 seconds, 25 seconds. Okay, we make it this time, right? Ha ha ha. You thought I wouldn't get it done. And I got it done in the live session. Otherwise, they would have laughed at me forever. And even though I don't mind the laughter, I enjoy it. So here you go. This is how great I did. Look at what happens on this level. All right, watch this. You just lost on an easy level. I was so happy with myself that I was able to pass level 6. I immediately lost on level 7, the easy level, the easy part of level 7. Oh, yeah. I see it cost one of those tickets that I got in the chest. And I think it made me spin that. It made me spin the what do you call? But I think that was the end of the live broadcast. And okay, that's fine. Excuse me. Making some adjustments to the sound as we go. I don't know if I'm going to have music or something in the background. It's tough. Tell me if you enjoy the music in the background or not. For puzzles, it's a little different. It can be distracting. Just like, sometimes for these puzzle games, people go on YouTube or whatever. They just want the answer, which that's fair. You've spent enough time, trying something, and for completeness, you just want it to be done. This one looks pretty easy, and that's where they get you. No, I do have to warn you. I think this one does take some time as well. Obviously, it's going to take some time, but do I pass it in one go? I'm giving it a 15% chance. And I'm going to pass this in the first go. Uh-oh. See, I see that circle there in the middle, and I know that can be trouble like there, so I just lost. Oh, I didn't lose it. I thought I lost. Lost a hole to hide things in. What do you think? A minute 28. There's no way I should fail at this point, right? Look at that. It just is staring at me like, what do you think you're doing? A minute and 15. We're going to pass a hard level on the first try. Was it the first try, or did I edit it to make it look like it was the first try? Whew. So level 7, not too bad. Lessons learned from level 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And those lessons didn't hurt me in level 7. So yeah, there we go. We're on to level 8. And warning, you're on the hard level. Let me take a look here. I'm just taking a look at something, sorry. Jeez Louise. Is that right? Anyways, just look at the now, I admit, when I play these games, a lot of times I'm not wearing my glasses. So I can't see all of this stuff, which is also a benefit of going on to, like, look at that block. Yeah, because it's going to go to the left, right? But I should have known that. And we have got our first failure on level 8. I think level 8 is going to take a long time. So once again, if you want to get the answer, you probably should just jump ahead a little bit and get it. It's so mirroring would tell you I should do that on the left side right now, right? go ahead and do the same exact thing you did on the right onto the left. And that's what I'm doing. You know, get these out of the way. Get the ones that you... But look at what it did there. See, you didn't see that, did you? That one that's second from the top. Oops. Just unleash that wheel. When you unleash the wheel, you're... So yeah, you can see it's not the same. The levels are not the same. But I need to get rid of that one in the top. I don't know if I do it here. But if I can get rid of that one in the top, it should make the rest of it easier. Ooh, that was pretty good. So we got rid of a few things. Cleaning it out. So for this game, because of gravity, I usually go from a bottom-up approach. And like I said, that was a lesson that I kind of learned in the game along, is that you almost have to do that for some of it. But as you go on in this game, you will find out that is not necessarily the solution for all things. This is looking pretty good right here, right? But that wheel is a wild card. Now I should get it done with 1 minute and 3 seconds. This should be done. I must get it done right here, right? Is it possible to fail in this scenario? 50 seconds to go? I don't think so. I think we got it. Is this like a second try? Third try? Uh-oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. Come on, go. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And it's a winner. What about that? That wasn't bad at all. So that should tell you. With 1 hour and 2 minutes in, we've got 40 minutes to get through level 9 and 10. We got a double wheel. This doesn't look hard, but you only get 2. You only get 2 free bolts. And the plus is the plus. What does the plus cost? Anybody click in the comments, put it in, and tell us what the plus costs. Look at that! I got 3 tickets. I'm pretty sure I burned through these 3 tickets. Like you're kind of forced to do it. And there you go. Failure number 1 coming up because I attacked that. I'll admit I didn't even see that circle in the middle. I didn't even see it. I just, but releasing that circle, basically cost us a hole. Now I could take out that one on the right, and I think I do eventually. And that lets us, that wheel move to the right. That's one thing you gotta kind of think about too, is don't let the failures hold you down. I know, life lessons from nuts and bolts. Learn from them. Learn from your failures and get up and be stronger. Get up and be more capable. How about that? Now there's only 2 possible moves. That's one of them. Right? Letting the ball slide over there. If it frees up that hole, well then you've got it. There you go. Is it possible to win with less than half of the puzzle done with 50 seconds left? The answer is probably not. But maybe we've learned enough that oops. Okay. You know, these first few levels are truly learning levels, and you can see we did something out of order there, and it was done. The first levels, first tries, first attempts. Level 9. Whew. Level 9 was tough. I think level 9 winds up being one of the hardest ones. Was it level 4, level 6, and level 9? I think they take a vast amount of time in all of this. You know, I hope you're enjoying what we're doing, and you know what, I enjoy it. I enjoy talking about these games and what you should be getting out of them, what I get out of them when I play them. Ooh, that was nice. See, I did the reverse there, and it worked. It probably worked better. It was faster, maybe. So, but once again, see, I freed that one in the middle, and I think that's a mistake. And I think at some point I forget that there is a way to get out of this little conundrum. And so yeah, see it sliding over there to the left. I'm pretty sure that I just say forget it and restart. Which, look, there's reiteration is good, right? Reiteration, attempting, trying again to make sure what you're doing is the right thing, right? Or just getting better. But what are you getting better at? You know, if you're just failing and not learning, well, then you're probably not getting better. But if you are actually learning something along the way during your failures, then it's certainly not a failure. It's progress. So, you know, look at it like that. Look at it. Look at that. You could definitely get rid of that wheel on the right, right? Look at that. If you go for the wheel on the right or left, no, that's a mistake. I can see that now. I can see that mistake. Yeah, those are time killers. If you can figure out how to get out of it, or it just kills you. Yeah, I can see that. Those two, the top two bolts on the left or right, if we could have removed those, gotten rid of the circles and the associated long, whatever they call that. What do they call those? We got the circles, maybe a washer, and then those flat things. What are they called? Anyway, you know, put it in the comments. So, got a long way to go on this one. You know, feel free to leave this running in the background as you go about your daily duties, and you've passed level 9 and 10 a long time ago. Or you've jumped ahead and failed this one. I don't even know how I failed this one, honestly. It just like, what did I do out of order? I just did something out of order. I tried something new and it didn't work out. Reset. This is kind of a memory game. Not kind of. It certainly requires memory. Some analytical skills certainly help. But, you know, memory. If you remember what is working, and then you do need to figure out what's the best way, supposedly, of doing things. But I think this, in level 9, is when I came up with the idea or the belief that it's a mistake the focus on the bottom. As you can see, I've been focusing on the bottom first because of gravity, right? You empty out the bottom, things are gonna fall through. But sure, I think you need to look at what are the easier things to get out of the way. Right, look at that. I've got 2 holes. I can very easily, once again, I think I didn't see it here. I think eventually I see that, plenty of time, half the time, minute and a half left. If I went from the very top, see, I'm still thinking about the bottom, but if I went from the top, right, look at that. See, I got rid of those 2 circles. Is this it? Do we pass it here? I can tell you the answer is no. There's no way we pass it here. It looks so promising, right? Like, what happened that we didn't pass it here? What happens that we don't pass this level right here? Was that it? Was that the mistake right there? I think it is. I think that's the mistake. Is that the mistake? No. 35 seconds to go. Uh-oh. 27 seconds to go. And there was the mistake. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna get that close for a while. Oh my. That's heartbreaking. 17 seconds to go. If you don't make a mistake in the next 17 or 20 seconds, you pass the level. And so as you can see, I'm gonna tell you, I think there's 30 more minutes of level 9. Oof. If you've passed level 9 and you want to move on, or you just want to see the solution that I came up with level 9, please do. I don't want you to suffer as I suffer. It's I don't know, unless you're learning something from my suffering. Right, but I think eventually we get to the point where I realize top down on this particular puzzle is the way to go. And that's just, some of these, I guess you're not going to know until you've gone through a few times or gotten lucky. There is a certain level of skill in the game. I mean, of luck, in that you cannot see everything. You don't know how everything is connected. There are things hidden, and you don't know. Like at least without my glasses on, I could not tell. Some of the things were 2 boards or 3 boards. I think underneath would look like one was 2 or 3. So yeah, it's hard to. You would have to be lucky to know that beforehand without making mistakes, as in life. So it's and that's a failure right there. Yep, another failure. Imagine being so close and now you've already failed a couple times. Like I said, but I think it's reasonable to fail this way because time was still close. So my guess, and it is purely a guess, is that you shouldn't be taking so long. That time is a big factor at a low level. Right? You shouldn't be worried that you're going to run out of time if you're making the right choices. It's a puzzle game. This isn't a race. Now, you know, this game has, I think, huge potential to be like, I mean, you could add all of those other, aspects, you know, they do have like a competition thing in there. It's kind of weird though. It's like a country, like, so this game looks like it was designed in India or something like that, or for the Indian market, because that's who's winning, right? Or maybe just, you know, enough Indian people are playing the game that they're number one. So, or Indian people just like this kind of puzzle, which, hey, it's to their it's a good reflection upon them that they that's the case. But yeah, I think that's kind of weird, like that the competition is between countries. So yeah, I don't know if I like that aspect of the game, but it's not for me to like or not. You know, I mean, the game does not have to be. Look at that! You see that mistake? Oh, that was funny. That was a funny mistake right there. But yeah, I don't, you know, country competitions are, you know, even in the Olympics, I think is a little much. Ultimately, it's mano y mano, man versus man, woman versus woman. You know, making it a country. Like, there you go. So, did I figure it out? Go for the top first? You think I figured it out? There's only one move to make. I don't know what I'm thinking about there. And look at that ball slowly moving across. But now I've gotten rid of at least 3 or 4 what do you call obstacles. Yeah, maybe this is it. Looking at the time, I know it's not, but unless level 10's a real bear, which I know it wasn't. Level 10 wasn't bad. I think I first or second time level 10. Like, look at that though. We have 2 holes available and we've already gotten half the puzzle done. But once again, I made that mistake. You saw the mistake, right? What was the mistake? The ball. I could call it the ball. The wheel. The fast, what was it called? The washer? Kind of looks like a washer. But I have plenty of time, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, I got plenty of time. Do I remember to remove that left bolt or nut? Not that one. The left one, bottom one. I think I remember eventually. Yeah, I don't know why I'm waiting 50 seconds. Probably at this point it's exhaustion. But at this point, look, the puzzle is solved. Right? It is solved. It's done. We've made it. It's just a matter of doing it. It's done. We've won. What are you doing? Why did you do that? Okay, that's better. I was a little worried there. Come on, you got 10 seconds. What are you waiting for? You weren't paying attention to the time. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Oh my goodness, I wasn't paying attention to the time. Oy, oy, oy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do I remember the start from the top? Top seems to be the secret to this level, starting from the top. Yeah, I think this is not the way to go. Removing that one on the right is right. Approaching the one on the left probably should wait, as it's a time sink. But, so what? We got plenty of time now. We got 2 holes there just waiting to go. And then we're stuck. So, yeah. Some mistakes were made. Look how close we were before. Now we have failed within the first 40 seconds. I failed. You've probably passed this a long time ago and came back just to commiserate with me. My goodness. It's funny, you know, I'm looking at a video editor, DaVinci Resolve, and it's you know, it's got a little thing that moves to the right as time moves, but it looks like it's frozen. Like I've somehow defeated time, and you know, I'm frozen in time as I play this game. It's just there waiting for me to make bad decisions. So what do we do here? I think that was a mistake, but yeah, that was a mistake. Easiest prediction ever. That was a mistake. Yeah, as we play along here, we see yeah, that's good. It's a good approach. I think that's the approach you have to take. You could probably do now. That middle one's gonna get stuck on something, right? Yeah, there's a, see, like you can't, can you see the middle washer? I can't see it. The middle washer in the lower section. I cannot see it at this point. If I didn't play this into the 30th try or more, I wouldn't have known that, right? So look how close it is, 1 minute and 42 seconds. It here, right? There's so much time to go. These middle ones are tough. Yeah, see, that was a mistake. I should have gone to the side, I think, first. But you still have 2 holes there, so you got plenty. Yeah, see? But what did that do? That created that. So what? Take out that one. You got it. How can we fail at this point? There should be no... There's 1 minute to go. There's 1 minute to go. Look at that. Look at that. It's pulling out that middle pin. You can't do it. You can't pull out that middle pin. Unless you got all the time in the world. But you don't. You got 40 seconds now. You gotta move. Make some moves. Talking to myself, so I'm gonna make a little change here. Sorry about that. Okay, 16 seconds. Move. I think the approach is solid. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. How close do you like to be? Oh goodness gracious. Pain and suffering. Pain and suffering. Yeah. Have you gotten enough hints yet to pass it? I didn't. I think I've got another 15 minutes of pain and suffering. Warning, hard level. You know, you that's something that they should have in here. Like, it'd be fun. Number of attempts, like the distribution of attempts and number of hints taken. I think I'm going to create one of these games, and that's what my hints are going to be. It's going to be hint number 1. It's going to take 30 more tries, 27 more commercials. We're going to give you 3 for free. That's hint number 1. Hint number 2, go to YouTube and check out this video about how to solve the problem. Oh, we're moving right along here. Look at this. We've learned 1 minute and 57 seconds. It's all looking good at this point. All so promising. Why is it moving so slowly? What is going on? There it is. Now it's ticking. Now time is ticking. I've realized that time will stop for you when you are suffering. Yes, suffering is probably a loaded word, but and that was a mistake, right? I mean, we might be able to survive it. Like, why doesn't that just fall straight down? Because it's on there. It's on there. That's why it doesn't do that. Yeah, I mean, how many times have we run into this exact predicament? When you're playing and you run into it, you don't see, like, oh, I've done this over and over again. You feel it, like it's in your system. Like, ooh, I've made the same error over and over again. So it's 26 seconds. You can do it. You can do it. It's done. 15 seconds. There's just not enough time. Just give up already. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I just think the execution was a little bit better. The execution was a little bit better. Oh, everything was done well enough except for the execution. Even at the end, if we just moved a little bit faster, even at the end, we would have made it. Like, yeah, so I kind of overemphasized these washers, and that's it. That was a mistake. The washers are important, but you know, look at that slow moving washer, and then the thing underneath isn't moving at all, which, okay, I mean, sometimes they move, sometimes they don't. But the good thing is, I think we are moving, or getting closer most of the time. I don't know if that's important. You know, sometimes you want to fail big, so you know not to do it that way again. Do I avoid that center washer? What do you think? it's always tempting, right? You're looking at that washer and it's like, and there was a mistake right there. If I take it out, there we go. See, I can take out one of those screws there to make it go faster, but I'm just taking, and there's the mistake, right? Going for that center piece always, it just slows it down. See, if you keep that center one in there, you can take these pieces out without, that's the last thing you should be doing. And that's why this is a low level, right? If this was a higher level, you wouldn't be able to complete this without, I'm not really sure why this is not dropping. But whatever. I knew I was going to run out of time. Like you're looking at it, right? Shouldn't it let you do it? But anyways, it doesn't matter. You just move on at this point. And this journey of ours. So are you playing the game? Have you made it this far? Have you passed me up? I hope so. I hope you've made it past this, and maybe you've just stumbled across this particular one, or just decided to listen to it to see how much more effort it would take. You know, if you solved it in a completely different way, or even slightly different way, just put it in the comments. Give us a rudimentary or a detailed guide to how you did it. That would be nice to see, like, what would be the faster way to do it, or more efficient way to do it. I don't know why I don't just get rid of that one piece there, but I think it's just out of the way. Like, okay, I can get that whenever I want, which of course isn't the case. Okay, well, you got one move. Nah, it's more than one move. This is looking good. What do you think? 1 minute and 20? Nope. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake. I don't know why I was so hard-headed in doing that. Just get rid of those side pieces first, and you're good to go. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna do. There aren't... At this point, I'm assuming my mind was just numb. Like, see, if I move that piece quickly, I think I could have gotten... So, yeah, this is one we've gotten stuck on a couple times. If I moved it quickly, I think I could have... this is what we were talking about an hour and 40 minutes ago, or... When were we talking about this? An hour and 30 minutes ago? Yeah, if you move quickly while the space is still available, even though that wheel is rolling over there, it won't cover it if you move quickly. It allows you to do that, and not all screw puzzle games. I don't know if I'm inventing the category screw puzzle games. Nuts, bolts, screws, puzzle games. Do that. So I like that feature. It's, I like a lot. I'm telling you, this is I apologize. I'm not supposed to be reviewing the game at all. Just playing and allowing you to experience it. Maybe giving some hints on how to make your time more enjoyable while you play it. think this is the spot we've gotten stuck on 3 times in a row, and I'm just watching it happen again. Oh, fine, Rooney, like, because I mean earlier it looked like we could pass it in that situation. So once again, it just doesn't work exactly the same. So yeah, once again, I think this is a mistake to go in that direction. But symmetry, right? Because of symmetry, you kind of want to do it, but it doesn't work symmetrically. It's not like it's on a tilt, so things don't work exactly the same. So there you go. Okay, I think this is looking promising. What do you think there? Do I avoid pulling out the, look at that, see, it's like I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning. I don't know why I don't take out that screw to make it go faster, but sometimes you're just focused on the next step and you just accept that. See, now if I just pull out the sides, forget that center one, forget the center one. That centerpiece, you don't need to mess with that centerpiece. It's not important. Don't pull out the centerpiece. Whatever you do, do not pull out that center bottom piece. There we go. I just can't help myself. I just cannot help myself. Uh-oh, what do you think? Minute to go. We've made this mistake 5 times in a row. Are we going to make it again? Take out the red one. Take out the red one. If we take out the red one... Oh, what do you think? It's only one move to make. I think. Yeah, you see I did it fast there. You see how I did it? I did it fast. Because I did it fast. No, that doesn't do anything. Or does it? It clears out the center, right? So now we've cleared out the center. Maybe I don't know why I did that order, but that's fine. I think we got it. 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5. Look at this. The puzzle is done. Oh my goodness. Just the execution. And once again, we figured out a second way, or a third way actually, to beat the puzzle, but the execution failed us. Those extra seconds we wasted just ate us alive. Once again, we're got some time wasters here. These are time wasters. Yeah, this is not how it should be done. I'm gonna have to look this up and see if I can go back and try these levels, because I beat this basically following this strategy. I just go a little bit faster. There's obviously much more efficient ways to do this. And you should be graded. You should be graded by your efficiency. Like, okay, you took 500 moves. We give you 90. You are better than 92% of the people who did this in under 50 tries. Do not take out that middle. Don't do it. Don't. There we go. Yes. Yes, I learned my lesson. But look at all this time I've wasted because I'm so used to doing it that... Don't do it. I know you want to. I know you want to. I know you want to take out that center one. I'm just thinking about that center one. Look at that. Just get rid of the bottom. There you go. Get rid of that bottom one. Now look at how easy the rest of these are. A minute and 27 seconds to go. See, I know that's it's a little trick, right? Don't do it. Well, maybe this is the time to do it, right? Yeah. What other choice do you have? You had another choice, the one down in the middle. Oh, that was a new failure there. That was a new failure. So, you know, we're not making the same mistake over and over again. Well, we are at the top. At the top, we are making generally the same mistake over and over again. That was a new mistake at the bottom. You know, this eating of time. Look at that. Just take out that bottom left, the middle left nut. Put it in the middle. That falls. There you go. Or does it? It doesn't. But it got it to start moving. Why wouldn't it move? It's just rested perfectly on there. I guess so. Is this the one? What do you think? 17%. This is the one. Just in case you were worried, in case you jumped ahead and you weren't sure, this is the one. This is the one that passes it. I'm 50% sure that this is the one that passes it. Or the next one. I'm 50%, so it's either this one or the next one passes it. Come on, you got it. With 1 minute and 37 seconds left. Once again, I thank you for listening, even if you've jumped ahead. It's been quite the journey, talking about love, life, and nuts, bolts, puzzles. Yeah, just drop that one there. Perfect. Drop the bottom. Yeah. Now drop that middle. Now if you drop the middle, it makes sense, right? Because everything just falls. Right? There we go. We got it. 1 minute to go. No fail proposition. Or do we? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have time? Yeah, we got 40 seconds. Victory. Victory. I think that took an hour. It felt like it. I don't know if it did, but it felt like it. Oh, level 10. Level 10 is very easy, just so you know. So, if you've jumped ahead to level 10, and you only wanted to see level 10, because that should be the most difficult, it was not. Well, at least the lessons you learned in level 9, 6, and 4 will allow you to pass level 10 on your second try. You need to learn enough. See, look at that. See, I'm starting at the top, right? I'm starting at the top because I learned that starting at the top can be the way to go. But look at that. I mean, this looks so easy at this point compared to where we were at. But that was kind of a jumbled mess there, right? So do I make the same mistake that I made over and over again and attack that middle piece on the bottom? Yes, I just did it right there. And as you can see, it's pretty much ended any possibility of victory. Oof. Look at that. Maybe not. Is it going to be a first try win? Oh, that was a weird choice. That was a weird choice. And we lost, deservedly so. Oh, that was a weird choice. But always remember, especially if you jumped ahead, that time is a factor. So you can't play out the thousands of scenarios that the falling piece may or may not go under. You can't just rule it all out. It's just, there's no practical ability to do that. The This is level 10. Okay, I don't think I passed it this time either. But yeah, that was so this one I was trying to not drop all that garbage in the middle top onto the garbage in the middle bottom. But as you can see, I made the mistake of taking out that middle sprig, which it's not over yet. It's rolling back. It looks like it was rolling back, but it did not. So yeah. So I think that was actually a net positive, even though I made the same mistake again of taking out that middle bottom washer. So we're closing in on it here. We're closing the end of this momentous occasion. That is, why did I start there? I know why. And why do you think that is? I'm fairly sure I did it because I wanted to try something different. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead. You wanted to try something different. Nope. You tried something different and you got locked out. Or did you? Look at that. Is this the one? Is this the one? It's looking promising. We have 2 holes available. That's nice. I think you can take out that middle piece now. As long as we drop that, we take out those 2 middle pieces. I decided to jump back to the top because I was scared. But I think we could have taken out those 2 middle pieces and made it work. Like I said, there's more ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat in this game. And as we come to the end, I do want to say thank you again if you've made it this far. This has been a struggle. And there you go. See, we took out that piece. And as you can see, we are going to win. Victory is at hand with 1 minute and 17 seconds to go. And thank you so much. If you want to see more of this one, please comment and give me a comment, and I will try to make it to level 11. See if I can. It takes more than 2 hours to complete level 11. Did we pass it? 54 seconds? What do you think? It's looking good. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Please subscribe.